One fateful evening, a devastating fire engulfed a house on the outskirts of the town. Flames danced and roared, threatening to consume everything in their path. Inside the burning house was a family with a newborn baby. Panic and desperation filled the air as neighbors and firefighters gathered, desperately attempting to contain the inferno. Amidst the chaos, Zephyr sensed the danger. With his keen senses, he could hear the baby's cries from within the inferno. Without hesitation, the courageous Alabai raced toward the burning house, driven by an instinct to protect and save. Deep within the blazing house, Zephyr discovered the infant, wrapped tightly in a blanket and crying helplessly. With utmost care, he clasped the blanket in his powerful jaws, gently cradling the baby in his teeth. Pain coursed through his body, but he refused to give in to his injuries. Zephyr staggered through the scorching rooms, searching for an escape route. As he stumbled out onto the road, Zephyr's strength wavered, and he collapsed, exhaustion and pain consuming him. His eyes, filled with love and concern, locked onto the road, praying for help. Minutes ticked by agonizingly, and just as hope began to dwindle, a car appeared in the distance. Zephyr's heart leaped with joy as the car drew closer, its headlights illuminating the scene. The driver, kind-hearted stranger, slammed on the brakes, overcome by the sight before them. Rushing to Zephyr's side, the stranger gently lifted the exhausted Alabai and the baby from the road. With tears streaming down their face, they marveled at the dog's bravery and selflessness. Urgently, the stranger placed Zephyr and the baby in the back seat of the car, determined to get them to safety. With every passing second, Zephyr's strength faded, his vision blurring as the car raced toward the nearest veterinary clinic. The stranger's foot pressed harder on the gas pedal, praying for a miracle. Arriving at the clinic, veterinarians and nurses rushed to aid the dog and the baby. Zephyr was placed on a stretcher while the baby was carried to the emergency room. The doctors worked diligently to stabilize both of them, fighting to save their precious lives. Days turned into weeks, and with every passing moment, Zephyr and the baby grew stronger. The baby grew up surrounded by stories of their savior, the loyal Alabai who had risked everything to bring them to safety.